What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Movie Pod, and welcome back to another Bad Batch episode review and breakdown. Another Bad Batch episode without Joseph, as he is really getting sick of this show, but I will 100% get him to watch these last few episodes. They've been quite banger. Maybe not episode 13 because, well, I didn't even do a review for that episode. But hey, without further ado, let's get into the Bad Batch Season 2, Episode 14, Tipping Point review and breakdown. So, we start off with Hauser and one of my personal favourites, Gregor, as they are both being taken into custody. We finally get the calm and cozy Bad Batch member on our screens, Echo. It was really nice to see him again, especially his reunion with Omega later into the episode. Now, Echo is trying his best to intercept the ship that Hauser and Grego and the rest of the clones that have been taken away are on. All the clones aboard that ship, mainly the clone commandos, who are still alongside the Empire and haven't gone AWOL yet, like many of the other clones, they turn their blasters to stun mode, which really shows that, they still care about each other. They are brothers, they fought alongside each other in, arguably, the biggest war in the Star Wars galaxy to date, the Clone Wars. The new Empire kind of clone troopers, well, I guess you could say they're like the in-between of clone troopers transitioning into stormtroopers. As, they come in and the true clones take them out. The Empire commander on board that ship, who is basically in control, shocks himself to death so that he doesn't have to reveal any information to the clones and have to face Empire consequences, as that would be much worse. It was a nice little nod to a throwback, I guess you could say, for when the Grand Inquisitor killed himself so that he didn't have to face Vader in Star Wars Rebels. Anyway, we head back to Mount Tantis, which is giving clues on where Star Wars is leading and connecting into events within The Mandalorian evolving around cloning. We meet back up with our boy Crosshair as he is extorted to the Operation Science Lab kind of room. Crosshair is about to be tortured for information on the whereabouts of his brothers, Clone Force 99, the Bad Batch as we know it, by a droid that injects you. It was the same model that Vader used on Leia in A New Hope. An interrogator droid is what we could call it, I guess. We find out here that the Empire won Omega. It seems as Crosshair knows what is so special about her, which hasn't quite been revealed to us yet, the audience. Is she Force sensitive? I really think so. Crosshair gets injected by the interrogator droid as he passes out slowly. We appear back to Coruscant. Now, Coruscant is really starting to be the new Tatooine, if you know what I mean. We meet back up with Senator Chuchi as she is talking with Hauser and Crosshair about how the clones are being kidnapped and never to be seen again. Basically, essentially, but basically as a clone, you can comply with the Empire or disappear, die, or get locked up, I assume. Crosshair is still being tortured as a nurse who I strongly believe is a clone and is related to Dr. Pershing from The Mandalorian. Perhaps his mother? She seems like a fairly good person and wants to help Crosshair, but doesn't know how to do it. Crosshair actually manages to escape and stuns the nurse. Doesn't kill her, stuns her. He heads to a terminal and tries to put a signal out to his brothers. Now, we are finally starting to really see Crosshair's good side, and he's really starting to realize the Empire are bad. Obviously, after being tortured, I think he would get that. And I hope by the end of this season, we get to see all the Bad Batch together. A wholesome reunion, them all together, brothers back together. Anyway, Crosshair faints as a toxin goes off in the room. And Dr. Hemlock, who was torturing him, walks into the room. He says to Crosshair that he is immune to the toxin as he created it, which is pretty messed up. I didn't really like this, how he explained it. It felt like really lazy writing, just an easy way to have him walk into the room and move along the plot. But hey, we go back to good old Pabu from the last episode of the Bad Batch, episode 13. The one I didn't do a review on because, what do I talk about? Now, a lot of people on the internet, now this is quite big, but a lot of people on Twitter, the internet, Reddit, whatever, have been saying that Pabu is an island on Scarif from Rogue One before the Empire takes it over and kicks everyone out. So that's quite cool. The Bad Batch and the mayor are doing normal villager things, chilling out, fishing, eating sushi. And Omega is being taught how to fly by tech. This was quite fun to see. Now Echo arrives back to the Bad Batch, and we see a wholesome reunion. Dr. Hemlock talks with the famous Tarkin, who is quite angry that many more clones each day are disobeying orders. Tech and the Bad Batch receive Crosshair's encrypted message. Now Hunter thinks Crosshair's distress signal is a trap. Now this was massive plot armor here, and where the episode ends. Now overall, I really enjoyed this episode. It feels like the Bad Batch Season 2 is only getting started here. It feels like it's finally starting. With only 2 episodes left, 1 week left, as we're getting a 2-episode finale, which I know is going to be a banger. One of the episodes is called Clone Force 99 or Plan 99, Plan 88, and that episode's going to be a banger. The rest of this show, 2 episodes left, 1 week. It's, the season, it's been good, but it hasn't really lived up to its expectations. It has been pretty amazing, but it's also lacked some stuff. But overall, I give Season 2, Episode 14 of The Bad Batch Tipping Point a solid 8.5 out of 10. I believe it's really setting up something big. But let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you in the next episode of The Movie Pod with Joseph back again, of course. My name's Isaac, and that was my review and breakdown of The Bad Batch Season 2, Episode 14, Tipping Point. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next episode. Alright guys, peace out. May the force be with you, of course. Bye.